everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a very long-awaited and much-needed TBR takedown video. Just so that I'm not misleading, we're not going to be reading any books from my TBR today, but we are going to be coming up with an organization system to help me try and get through these at a later date. Just to be frank, there are more books than I would like to admit on my shelves right now that I have not currently read. But it's so unfortunate because I am seriously so excited to get through so many of these. I just need a way to figure out how I can get through these more efficiently because I want to read them all so bad, and that's why I bought them in the first place, or that they've been gifted to me because people thought that I would like them, or they knew that I wanted to read them and they gifted them to me. So what I have done so far, I wanted to get an idea of the stats behind my actual physical TBR. Little fun fact on a way that you can use ChatGPT that you might not have thought of before, because I thought of this the other day and I'm not gonna lie, I felt like an actual genius for it. Took a picture of all the books on my shelves, put them into ChatGPT, and I said, make a list for me of the books that are in this picture and list the title and the author. And then I took all of the books that it gave me. Oh, hello, Ranger. Oh, there you go, boy. And then I took all of those books and I put them into a spreadsheet. Once they were in the spreadsheet, I went through every book and I said whether I had read them or not. These are the details that I got from that. This is how many books that I own, and this is the percentage of those books that I have not read. Let's just say that percentage is way too high for me. Here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go through the list and I'm going to tag every single book that I have not read. I have all of these tabs that I use for annotating books, and let's just say I haven't been annotating my books as much as I used to, but I still want to use these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these tabs and I'm going to create different categories in my TBR. Obviously, any book that has a tag is going to be a book for my physical TBR that I have not read yet. Then between that, I'm going to do standalone books, first book in a series, and then a continuation to a series. I hope every month I can do like a TBR takedown video where I will then come up with a way to randomly pick from the colors and decide which of those books that I'm gonna read. That took forever. For standalone books, I'm gonna do pink. First book in a series, I'm gonna do orange. Series continuation books, I'm gonna do blue. So now I'm going to go through all the books on that list and tag them accordingly. Made it through 4 shelves, and I just got to the nonfiction stuff and I decided to start a new color. So now all of my nonfiction books that I am tagging as well are gonna be in green. I don't read a lot of nonfiction. It's not my favorite. I wish I enjoyed it more. I just don't. So I decided I'm adding a green tab for the nonfiction books, just because if I have a TBR jar that tells me I have to read a book with a green tag, then it'll help me get through those, because I know that if I just do it as like a standalone book, like I'm doing some of the other books, I'm not gonna read them. Like if they're also with a pink tag versus like a fiction book with a pink tag, like I'm gonna pick the fiction books. But if I do a green, it'll make me branch out a little bit. So we're gonna do those now. There's actually a nonfiction book that I'm thinking of. I had to read it for school, and I don't think that I have it anymore because I think I probably got rid of it after the semester, but I kind of wish I would have kept it. It was about creativity and art. I'm going to look it up and I'll put a picture of it right here. But it was actually really interesting, and there's a lot from that book that I would probably want to go back to. I don't want to buy it again, but I might. I've now finished tagging all of the books, and now I'm going to write different prompts, cut them up, and put them into my mason jar. This was originally going to be just with the colors, but I figured it would be fun for me to be able to do it this way where I can give myself more prompts and I'm not just doing it by the colors every time. So I'm just going to be writing some different prompts and putting them in the jar. Here's what I have so far. Historical fiction, a book with a green tag, pink tag, orange tag, or blue tag, a YA book, a book made into a show, or a book made into a movie. I'll do a few more. Okay, since then I've added a book published the year I graduated. I'll be lenient here and I'll say high school or college. A mystery, a highly anticipated release, a book I've been putting off, a sad book, a seasonal pick, a book with a low rating, and a book with a high rating. So that is 16 prompts, and I'm gonna stop there for now. I'll get through some of these, and if I want to come back to them. Once I pick a prompt, I can read the book and I can put the prompt back in unless I have no more that fit that prompt. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up and put them in my jar. There we go, all done. These are all the prompts I will be picking from to help me cut down my physical TBR. Okay, everybody, and that is it. That is my entire physical TBR. How many of the books that I own are still not read, and my way to get through them. I am hoping that this will keep me from buying books for a while and help me start to get through the ones that I already own. There are so many good ones on my shelf that I am so excited to get through, and I would love to see your comments below on which one you think that I should start with, or which one is one of your favorites. Let me know, and hopefully I will read it soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye!